You already started?
They just broadcast. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I wouldn't play that. Don't play that.
Okay, is it? Oh, Russian.
We knew it was.
How? This sounds like a bug. That
I don't
needs to be
change
fixed.
a setting at all on this, and it just turns into different languages.
The gay thug
This
on
is,
Xbox
this is
Live
a terrible,
cracked me up.
terrible bug.
Terrible.
It's all right. Seems to work perfectly fine.
50% of the time, it works every time.
Except for sometimes.
I'll turn off the phone for you guys, just for you.
Mine's going to go off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Did poster show. See? Actually, this room's kind of taken up with all your...
I have to be on this wall.
Yeah, the problem is that didn't happen.
No, it did.
Pretty sure 100%.
No, I agree. It did happen.
Did you dudes watch some things, by the way?
I did not.
Yeah, we're cranking them out every week now. A busy week.
Mhm.
Didn't get to watch anything.
Watch things.
Y'all work from home.
We
I
gotta
watched
talk-
a thing.
We got to talk about the one thing we watched that we didn't get to talk about the last
Yeah.
time we watched it.
What? Meh?
See why I did that?
No, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't watch to talk about Genesis. We forgot to talk about Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Genesis.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Gynesis? Gynesis?
Jedi.
Jenny?
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom.
That's a good movie.
Heyo.
Flexolite ping pong paddle.
So, how you bros been?
But all right.
Yeah. I've been staying, active.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Lots of hockey.
Lots of hockey. One of these days I'll be good at it. Probably not, though.
You've hit your peak.
I peaked.
Yeah, you peaked.
Peaked a long time ago.
Yeah.
I peaked so hard. Everyone will know it.
This is my second act.
Yeah, it is.
No, it would be your third, right?
No, second.
Yeah, that's when a movie peaks is Act 3.
When it's on its way down.
Mhm.
Peaking is...
Well, yeah, well, it's
Oh.
reached its highest point at Act
two.
3
Two.
and is coming down. At the start of Act
don't
3.
know.
Well,
Because this act 2 is pretty slow.
yeah. It's kind of garbage. All right, we'll talk about that, though.
I'm tired.
Tired.
Want a nappy nap. Brown chicken, brown cow.
I hate that he's not drinking.
No, I don't like it either.
It's not fair.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Stop having Sunday hockey games.
Well, they're about to stop completely, so yeah.
Good.
Good.
We're going to be on a month
Good.
break. Hey, I'm going to get fat in that amount of time.
Good. No, you're not. You're
Well, aren't
stupid.
you going to be in the playoffs?
This guy eats like
Dicks.
6 pounds of lettuce and that too.
Who eats 6 pounds of lettuce?
You.
When? Like that much-
Every day.
No.
What? I'm not sure what you're doing.
He doesn't eat much. And he's like, I'm going to get fat.
I eat
Like, bro.
the right amount. For a
Bro.
human. I had big lunch yesterday at Chewy's. The chalupa was good.
A chalupa.
The enchilada and a taco.
A chalupa.
Man, you fat.
Yeah, no, I felt like crap. And then Chelsea wanted to go to Olive Garden for dinner. I was like,
Oh, breadsticks. Are they getting rid of something? They're getting rid of the limited salad or something like
I had a
that.
salad and half a breadstick and
Or grounds.
Get your
Oh, I
impression.
ate half a breadstick. Did you share it?
chicky parm.
Chicken parmesan.
Chicken parm.
It was good.
All right. We ready?
We done yet? I got pee.
I'm scared to drink
Go
more.
pee.
I shouldn't drink anymore.
Where you're hanging out, right?
Huh? We'll see.
It means you're going to go home. We'll see means. Nah, I'm going to go home. I got heat already.
No. I think I'm good. Show up at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I got to go grocery shopping at some point. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to either. But I should not drink more, even though I got second season.
Sorry if anyone's watching. We're waiting for Nick.
He's pooping.
He's pretty quick.
Yeah, he poops pretty quick. Poops like a rabbit. Right? Yeah, see, he's done. He's all done.
All right.
You can go now.
Big stretch. Welcome to Alcohol Cinema. I'm Jason.
I'm Abel.
I'm Nick.
And
I totally ruined that for
no,
you.
tell for him. That's all right.
Nah.
We're doing the missing man formation.
Yeah, well, technically he's not missing. We overlaid something on top of him, which...
That's the formation.
He's here in spirit.
Whoever's not here gets a poster overlaid over their face.
Is that how it works?
Sure. Because we have 4.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
if you haven't watched the episodes, Ragsdale just edits it later and puts it over your face every time.
Yeah.
It's very rude.
Even on the audio version.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Make you sound all dumb.
It ADRs you
Yeah.
with conversations y'all have during the day.
All right. So we watch movies here because that's what we do.
Is that what we do?
That is what we do.
Well,
And
yeah.
we talk about them and we rate them on a scale of 0 to 5. So I need no alcoholic beverages to enjoy this movie.
Nick, what do we do here?
We watch movies and
All
drink.
right.
Well, I'm not drinking.
What do we
today.
rate them to? 0 to what?
5.
Yeah, Nick's not...
What does
drinking.
5 mean?
Bad.
Bad.
No, I need
0
5
to
or more
5 or
beverages,
more to enjoy
Yeah.
this
which
movie.
means you were trashed by the end of that movie.
Hopefully before it started.
Because
Yeah,
we're not drinking
well, that
Miller
too.
Lights, generally.
Like,
Yeah.
if we
We should do
if
the
we
Miller
drank
Lite challenge.
5 or more beverages before Firefox, we would just passed out.
Yeah.
But it would have been a better movie.
Yeah, they
If they were Miller Lights, we would have been good.
Y'all should have limoncello today.
Nah.
Nah.
We'll save that till you're drinking again.
Yeah.
Why is it always when I'm here? And I'm
It's
actually
better.
drinking?
It's better that way.
It's
We get to braid your hair after.
When you fall asleep,
What?
braid his beard
Do I
into
get
his hair.
Do I get Cosby'd?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
just
too
a
soon.
little.
Too soon?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's good.
it's never too soon. to be
No.
Cosby.
No. Nick is the 36th woman that came forward.
Mm-hmm.
36.
He got confused with the beard.
It's equal opportunity.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
let's
true.
get away from this.
That's dark timeline.
This is the. Oh, let's talk about what we watched. We watched the Back to the Future Part 3.
Part
Finishing
3.
our trilogy.
Trilogy.
We finished. This is our first
This is our
trilogy.
first
to finish-
trilogy, yeah.
Finish, yeah.
Well, we got the Police Academy 3, didn't we?
But
Or
that's
just
not a
did we just do
trilogy. That's
2?
a.
So, 7
Yeah,
trilogy.
it's not a trilogy. Star Wars is no longer a trilogy.
Yes,
It
it
still
is.
is.
No, it's
Don't
not.
shut
No,
your
it's
mouth. They only made 3 movies.
not. It doesn't matter.
They only made 3 movies.
I think we can all agree that they
Hey,
made
can you-
6.
Hey, can you not ruin our childhood?
They're working on number 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, they're making number 7.
They're making
but
number
it's not
7.
out yet.
It's official.
Yeah.
So it's no longer a trilogy.
January,
right?
December. Right before Christmas. Right at Christmas, isn't it?
And-
Yeah.
2nd or something like that.
I think so.
Everyone, I got like a message that
Yeah.
said, "Well, The Matrix is the best trilogy." No,
They're gonna,
it's
Ooh.
not.
they're
No.
gonna make a lot
There's
of
only
money.
one episode, and
Yeah.
it's called The Matrix.
Yeah.
There's 3 acts though. so
I don't
it's a
think
trilogy.
the Wachowski brothers could afford the part 2.
We
and
call
3,
them the
something like that.
Wachowskis now.
Yeah.
By the way.
Because one's a.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
one's
Woman.
now a sister.
Oh,
No,
that's right. That's
sister.
right. That did happen.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, not sister. He's the true
Sister.
sister.
Sister,
that
sister?
second movie takes a weird turn.
What second movie?
Are we talking about
Matrix.
No, we didn't.
Dude, they're really bad. Like, okay, let's
That's
talk
hard.
about Matrix for a second. Fuck it.
We
I
won't
was
get to it for
really
another 10
hyped
years.
about Matrix 2. I don't remember what it was called. Revolution or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember. I don't know. No,
What's the third one?
what was it? I don't know.
Was it Reloaded or Revolution?
Reloaded.
Reloading Revolution.
Yeah,
right?
it's Matrix Reloaded Revolution.
And the end of that movie, they set you up for like, oh fuck yes, the next one they're gonna like do this and everything's gonna be explained, and it's like, no, they're gonna see a robot rave in the underground.
Robot Rave.
Yeah, and Zion.
in Zion.
Zion. And I didn't quite understand the whole point of the architect. Like I
Morgan
was-
Freeman.
No, I guess he's the white Morgan Freeman.
He is the Morgan Freeman.
The architect. Is that what you are?
It's
Aren't you an
stupid.
architect?
Yeah.
It's stupid. Don't watch the other two. Just watch the first one.
They get
First
to
one
call it
and
good.
just
Don't they
enjoy
just
it
talk
for
about
it
what
is.
all programmers talk about? Iteration?
Shut up.
It's recursion. It's all about recursion.
Yeah.
It is.
In your face.
Let's talk about this movie. Okay, so this picks up at where the last one left off. Like the other one started.
Did it?
where- Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit before, actually. They had like a 3 to 5 minute ramp up into.
Can we call that a what you call it? Montage.
No, there's no
there's
montage.
no montage in this one.
There was no montages in all of
In
them.
the beginning, that's a montage.
No,
right?
it's not.
There's
No.
music.
No.
That's an
There's
intro.
a fast forward.
That would be an
through-
intro. And there's a title screen. It's a montage.
It's a
That's not how it works.
it's a montage intro.
No.
That'd
It's
be
a
cool.
montage.
Wait, have there been?
It meets all the criteria.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Your face.
Yes,
meets none of the criteria
it meets all
of a
of it.
montage.
Just because you call it something doesn't mean it is. You're making Daddy drink again. So,
Okay, so it starts off like last one, 1955.
Doc goes to the past.
And they send Marty forward. Marty shows up again. They go
Marty.
back to his house, and then the part where it diverges from the other movies is Doc wakes up and thinks it's all a dream, and is like recording his like, oh, I've thought this and this. And I sent him back, and he came back, and then Marty's still there.
Is he
Obviously.
back?
He's back in the
got,
past.
He's got the note.
Yeah.
Doc that he's back in, what, 1885?
Yes. So they're going to go back to 1885.
So they have to find the DeLorean, which is buried in a cave.
Yes. Which they go find. And they get it.
And they find Doc's grave.
Yes.
And they're like, we got to fix this. No one should be shot over $80.
Oh, yeah. He got
it's
shot
just-
by Mad Dog Tannen.
Mad Dog.
Doesn't like to be called Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020.
Yep.
He kind of looks like the bulldog off of that there.
Night Train's better. Mad Dog's not good. Thunderbird's
No
not
more
good.
liquor.
And then, yeah. They get the DeLorean ready. They put some badass white walls on it.
Yeah. Take it to the drive-in movies.
Yeah, they 50s that all to hell.
Oh, yeah, they had one size. That
Had that
back
They,
then.
they
suspension,
lifted it,
yeah.
but
They had to lift
those
it,
were
yeah.
some white walls. Those were
Yeah.
some white walls.
They're at the drive-in theater.
And it had hubcaps.
And then he gets a sweet costume on.
At
That is not good.
was it pink,
Pink,
or something?
pink with
Yeah.
some
The
little
red
It had
cowboy
frillies
boots
on
and
it.
the
little frillies.
It had the little frillies on
Yeah.
it.
fringes, tassels.
Tassels. There you go.
Did you have those on your bike? Rip that shit off.
I used
You
to
have that on your
rock
bike.
those.
You rock the tassels?
Was your bike pink?
No,
What's wrong with you?
it's like this.
Handlebars.
No, no, no.
You bend the bike.
Because you had the headphones in. You know what I mean? For your Walkman. Just cruising along.
What's wrong with you guys?
Were you being a menace to society?
Let's get to this movie.
All right. All right. So we have.
He needs
They're
a
at the. He needs a drink.
That's what I'm saying. It needs to be-
They're at
Stuff to
the.
do.
I'm
I'm having a good time.
the
Yeah.
movie theater, right?
Having a good time.
And I liked. We'll see in a minute, but he backs up. They're going to go 88 miles an hour, and right before he hits the mural of the Indians,
There
Native
are
Americans, if you will, he's going to go back into the past where apparently there never was anything here except for the movie theater. So he shouldn't ever hit anything or run into anyone. And he backs up. He goes into. He hits it. He hits 88 into the future, and then all of a sudden it's that
And
mural
past.
in life, real life.
Yep.
Yeah, back to past. I like that. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good transition.
Indians getting chased by the cavalry.
Yeah, we'll find that out in a second because he runs away from them, backs up into the cave that they found them,
Yeah.
the
DeLorean
DeLorean in the
in.
first place, and the cavalry goes through. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets chased by a bear.
Oh, yeah. The
Wait,
bear
Oh,
pops
he
out.
gets chased by the bear.
Surprise bear.
And then
Stumbles upon Seamus, so flies.
he stumbled upon the
Seamus.
McFlies again.
Seamus, not Seamus.
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 And it's the same scene from all the other ones where
It
his
is.
mom's dabbing
Awkward
his
Boner
head.
Part
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this time it's not his dad that's married to his mom. It's the one that looks like him
It's
because
Crispin Glover
Crispin
is
Glover.
artist.
Yep.
He's an artiste.
and he wouldn't do the part again, I
Doesn't
guess.
want to do it again. And he was already on set for this. They must have just begged him to do one thing. For
He was
his
and that
grandpa.
character was like in like 6 scenes maybe.
Which one?
The Seamus McFly.
He was in it for what?
He was like in it for like 6 scenes. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
maybe something like that.
Yeah. But then it would have been 12 scenes.
But he's kind of like not an important character in
Yeah.
It's just there to show you.
But
Okay,
he
he traveled
does
through time.
Charlie's Angels. That's what I don't understand.
Oh, Crispin Glover.
Oh, Crispin.
He
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do this movie. Maybe he needed money.
So he needed money.
No, I'm saying maybe he needed money for Charlie's Angels, and he did Hot Tub Time Machine. Was that within his?
Oh, he was great in that.
It was great in that, but was that within his realm of artisanal movies? Is that what it is?
Artisanal. Is it like pizza? Or
Like
cheese?
Handcrafted
Like cheeses?
artisanal movies. I don't get it.
Yeah, who knows?
Are you a sandwich artist? Artisan?
Yes,
Sandwich.
but Seamus O'Flatt was fine. It was fine.
Seamus.
But did he?
Could Crispin Glover done that? Maybe.
He could have.
But what's the?
I hear.
Was he needed?
It's kind of. It wasn't neat.
Necessary?
Well, would you really have parents, great grandparents
That might have. Yeah, but it was a few.
that looked?
It
It's
had
like
to be
100
two,
years,
two or
right?
three
So-
generations. Oh, back then at least like 3 generations, right?
Yeah, it's at least right. Like okay, so if you're giving 60 years for everybody, so
Would
that's
they
at
all
least,
look the same? It doesn't matter.
It's his great grandfather,
Yeah.
right? Let's assume
Yeah.
that. So if
No,
that,
his great grandfather would not look like his dad.
no, it would.
Who cares though?
I know.
It
But
should have been
that's
him.
the point.
It
It's
should have been
like-
him. It felt weird.
It didn't
not
have to
being him.
be Crispin Glover. It didn't have to be.
It
It
could
didn't
have
have to
been
be, but they
anybody.
wrote it for him.
It's
It could have
fun-
been anybody.
It's funnier that way.
It is funnier that
Yeah,
way.
it's true. But-
Because it didn't. That his mom won't look like his mom.
yeah, and that was weird too, right?
I'm fine with that. She did actually.
So
she looked different
I was-
enough
so
as
in-
his great grandma than she. You know,
Part 1 we had awkward boner.
Yeah, definitely.
Part 2 we had awkward boner.
Again.
Part 3 no.
Well, it
Why
was
not?
kind of maybe a half.
He didn't think to himself,
I don't know.
"Wow, this guy looks like me, and that's my mom."
Yeah,
But he should have like, "This is getting really weird."
And I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
I think we have problems with this.
Yeah, no one else does.
Yeah. If you have problems with this, write us and let us know.
Yeah, he should have had an awkward boner. I'm a little disappointed with that.
So he gives him a hat, so he goes to find Doc, the blacksmith.
If we named our our episodes anything other than the movie, I've been Awkward Boner Part 3.
Awkward boner. Part 3.
They tried. That's probably the original title, but they couldn't get it to pass.
All right, so then they go back and he gives them Seamus gives him Seamus gives him some clothes
On a hat.
and some freshly killed rodent of some sort. Rabbit? Was it rabbit?
I don't know.
Killed with a shotgun though?
It looked chewy. Whatever
No,
it
it looked.
was.
It was chicken. It was a bird.
It was not chicken.
It was a bird.
It's pretty dark.
It looked like pork chop.
It looked to me like a.
That was a bird of some sort. Looked like a wing.
That was pretty dark.
It looked like pork
They
chop.
burnt the shit out of it. Who
I
cares?
think it was pork chop. I thought it was more of a.
If you looked at the plate that they were eating off, it looked like.
No, it had like a. No, whatever.
I don't know,
Whatever.
whatever.
Why are we
Whatever it
arguing
was.
about this?
But he
It had
He's-
buckshot in it. is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
he
had.
had buckshot and he spits it out.
He was spitting it out.
So he goes back in town.
That can still happen nowadays. What's
We're
wrong?
trying to
with you?
buy our recruiter a spittoon. He won't go for it yet. though.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
Use a Dr. Pepper
He
bottle or
dips.
something.
He does the dip.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Slaps it on his lip. Does the dip.
Offers me every day.
That's
Like,
not-
you want some? No.
That's
thanks.
nice of him, at least. Southern
I
hospitality.
might take him up on it one day, just to
Gross.
see if he's like okay with
You
part
might
of
put it in
Penny.
your mouth. Put it in the mouth for
Mm.
you.
And just like put it somewhere, like
Pull
in
your
my
lip
armpit or
open.
something.
That'd be a scene out of Sandlot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Blah.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah, but we're not gonna ride the funky Ferris wheel that they ride.
Maybe
We might.
tequila.
That day we're going to go to Six Flags and have a field trip.
There you
Wait,
go.
I just realized Pitbull's Fireball is this generation's
tequila.
tequila.
No, we did Gold. If you got to remember, Goldschlager was big for taking
Yeah,
shots.
that was me. Bad idea.
Never
kids.
again.
Goldschlager is bad. We used to do
the fireballs like the
what were they
Goldschlager.
I'm drinking Gold Flakes. And
was,
I'm done.
and I'm puking everywhere.
Dan puke, but it's bad.
What did we call it? They were called head cracks. The shots. It was
Was it-
like
is
half
that a-
and half.
is that a form of
Goldschlager
crack?
and something else. Jaeger. Goldschlager
Fuck
and
yeah.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Oh my god.
You're this close to liquid cocaine. You put some
Oh.
151 in there, you got liquid cocaine.
Oh.
And you
It was good.
You'd be
until
messed
it was
up.
not good. Those gold flakes don't settle very well.
No, they come out.
Yeah.
Something about you don't digest gold.
And you know what's funny?
It's not real gold, is it? It's like tin
You guys are old now. Can't do that anymore without it hurting.
We
bad.
could do it. We just choose not to because
Yeah.
we're not dumb.
That limoncello.
Just on this
aged.
table. This table last night, someone was drinking Fireball. They're like, "Do you want any?" Like, nope.
Last night, somebody was drinking Fireball.
You should have busted out the
It was
limoncello.
friends.
Here at this table.
Yes. I did
Fire-
not have any.
Fireballs, man.
I have 2 Fireball shots sitting in my freezer.
What? Just 2 shots?
He's waiting for the day
It's
that
little
he.
things, but it was brought over by somebody, just like
Yeah.
you.
Were they younger?
Yes,
They actually mixed it with root beer, which apparently would be pretty good.
I have.
Well, it's peppermint schnapps, basically.
I have root
with
beer
whiskey?
vodka that I need to mix
Fireball?
with root beer.
Yeah.
It's cinnamon whiskey.
Cinnamon, well, yeah.
I need to make a root beer shake out of alcohol.
Okay.
I need to figure out that recipe.
Pour vodka in it.
Mm-mm. This is what you
I got root beer vodka, but I just need to pour it into
Not
like
your
root
father's
beer or
root beer.
something.
Ice cream.
No, it doesn't go into shakes. Sorry.
Oh, that would actually
Sorry.
not your father's root beer float. That would be amazing. I bet.
It tastes like root beer.
Exactly.
I know it tastes exactly like root beer.
That's
what
okay
makes
with
it
us.
A root beer float.
An alcoholic ice cream. Oh, we got distracted. Where we at?
Oh, you don't
We're
like
talking
what
about alcohol.
You don't like what we're talking about?
Yeah, we'll get to the
I'm
cinema
kinda done
later.
with it.
We're covering the alcohol.
To be
portion.
honest, I mean, I'm glad you brought it up. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He heads back into town, and I did like this callback, which was this. It's not the Save the Clock Tower donations; it's the Construct the Clock
Construct, yeah.
Tower donations
Got to build the clock tower
for the
first.
new courthouse, which Marty promptly gets almost hung from.
Yes, because he was at the bar, and he wanted ice
hanged
water.
or
and-
hung? Hanged?
Hanged?
It's
I had this the other day.
No,
Hung-
it's hanged.
hanged or hunged.
It's hanged.
It's he got hanged.
He got
He's
hung.
not hung.
He hung.
He got hung.
Abel?
He got
Abel?
hung.
Abel. Hung?
Hunged.
Oh, hanged.
Hanged.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He got hanged.
He got hanged. Wait, no, he was hunged.
No.
What if you do you always hang from the rafters, or can you hung from
Be
the
hung
rafters?
from the rafters.
You can't be hung from the rafters.
I get technically.
If you
you're-
are, then you always are.
Yeah, from the
You
rafters.
can be
and it
that,
touches
you
the
can
floor,
when you're
then
podcasting too.
Yeah.
So if it touches the floor from the rafters, you are hung from the rafters.
Wait, if you're being hanged from the rafters and you're hung,
True.
That's the way.
does it roll down?
Mm-hmm. Basketball style. Glad we got distracted.
I love all the steampunk in this movie. Have I said that yet?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, that's great.
Can you go and say it?
Yeah, I love all the steampunk in this movie.
It makes like the rifle when he shows up and it's like the
Yeah,
big ass.
yeah, because that's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
So, Doc
Well,
Brown
'cause-
shows up.
Oh yeah, Biff.
Marty
sorry.
meets Biff's evil dude.
Buford calls Marty. I like this. It's some dude up egg sucking gutter trash.
Yes.
Dude. Like how
Then he
says
makes him dance and he moonwalks.
Hey,
And
dude.
The spittoon goes all over him and he
Mhm.
runs away and then he gets hanged.
Yeah.
Hanged.
Well, Mad Dog already shot out all his bullets,
Bullets.
making him
Yeah,
dance.
it's true.
So then he tries to shoot him.
Son, you
again.
better run.
Yeah. You better run, squirrel.
Yeah, you better run, squirrel.
Oh
then-
yeah, that guy who has the
The voice.
cool ass country voice. Hey there.
Yeah, old prospector voice.
Yeah.
Prospector Pete.
Yep. You're right. That does-
Big old bear.
But then who saves Marty from getting hanged?
Hunged.
Hanged.
Hanged.
Doc Brown. What are you doing over there smiling so
I'm
much?
looking something up.
I don't like
keep
you.
going.
I don't like
I
you
think
so-
I think he's googling hunged or hanged.
It's hanged when you're.
I'm doing an image search on hung and hanged.
No, please don't.
Carry on,
No.
motherfuckers. I'm looking up something.
Oh
yeah,
my
Emmett
God.
Brown pops in.
Yeah.
Like we see him kind
He
of.
looks like a pimp too. Like
Yeah.
you got the duster on.
dude. Yeah, but that rifle. That's what I was talking about. Like
It's that 28-inch rifle,
dude. It's Mac Daddy, man. Like I don't know. It's like all futuristic
You
looking.
know, if you
Oh,
would've
it
sh-
just has a
everything.
scope with extra lenses on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and then the
pretty-
crosshair with.
It's like if I were in.
It was a rifle, it was a
1800s.
pistol with a long barrel, wasn't it?
No, it was a
Is that
rifle.
right?
It was a rifle.
Okay.
You know what that reminds me of? Quigley Down Under.
I like how he. Oh yeah.
Stop.
I like how he's.
Don't hate.
He does have a mustache.
What does he tell? He shoots the rope and then he tells Mad Dog,
You can hit it.
"I'll
properly.
shoot a flea off a dog's back from 500 yards."
Yep. And I got
Have
trade
that
on.
disappointed at
He
your
should have
head.
just killed him. That would have saved a lot of time.
They would have like movie over, done.
We're
Actually,
gonna go
movie
back-
over. We got to send them everybody
Well,
back.
We gotta go back to the future. We have a lot of time to deal with this now. And we
Yeah.
got no other problems.
Yeah, yeah.
But then how
And-
would cars get waxed in the future?
Who?
Oh,
You killed an entire generation of car waxers.
that's true. And you wouldn't be able to apply the second coat.
And
because
then,
Biff knows how to
but then
apply.
his
then
dad
you-
would never meet his mom.
yeah.
So you can't kill him. It's tough.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Dilemma.
Damn. Butterfly effect.
So Back to the Future.
So you have to kill all the butterflies.
Yeah. So yeah, Luke gets let down.
It slows down after this.
Yeah, yeah, it does actually.
It does. Yeah,
He's got the giant machine in his
The
barn
refrigerator.
that makes a cube of ice.
You wanted iced tea.
It's good.
Yeah.
He's supposed to go meet Clara, the new school teacher, which is like
She doesn't know how to drive a.
because he knows about Clara. My dearest Clara, where it was on
Yeah.
the fucking tombstone. Yeah.
Wagon runs away.
Wagon thing.
Oh wait, they have to.
Well, they're trying to figure out how to get the DeLorean up to 88 miles because there's no gas in it
There's no
anymore.
gas. So like, man, horses only go like 25 miles an hour. This is not
Maybe
gonna work.
34, and then they figure out that they're out testing the horse thing, right?
Yeah.
Or right?
Yeah, and they find Clara.
Clara.
Yeah.
Because they asked about the train already. They're like, "How fast will the train get going?" It's like, well, nothing else. It'll go up to 90 miles an hour or whatever. Yeah.
Rescue Clara. They
Yeah,
fall in love
the
instantly.
snake spooks their horse or something, because Doc was supposed to pick her up. He
Her
didn't.
whore. Horse.
So they have to.
Horse.
What do they do?
Horse.
Same thing they do in the first one. Build a model of what's going
That's
to
what
happen.
scientists do, man.
Yeah, that's what we
Gotta
do.
do it at scale before you do it at
Scale
real.
before.
You see it on
MongoDB's.
Mythbusters. God, watch an episode of Mythbusters. Come on. Always do it at scale.
Mm-hmm.
Got
You have to draw it out
scalability.
and then make pictures.
You know what they
3D
always
pictures.
find out in Mythbusters when they do it at scale? Explosions don't scale that way.
Well,
But add
in
twice
real life they don't.
Yeah.
Add
Small
twice-
explosions don't scale the same as models.
Big ass explosions.
Add twice as much.
Always more ammo.
Yeah.
Always. Man, that one where they blew up the cement truck. Was
Cement truck,
great.
best
Oh
one.
man, that noise it made. That was epic.
Yeah.
That's how you know that.
I wish they'd have like one of those super high speed cameras on.
When it made that noise, it's like, I think you used too much dynamite. I think they did.
No, ammo.
Oh yeah, well that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
They need to get the slow mo guys on it to do like the 28,000 frames per second, or whatever it is, the 128,000.
Do you think it made that noise because the explosion was so compressed
Just packed in there.
because of the cement wall that it was around?
I think it was
Well,
everything else around it that made that.
Yeah.
That just
The echo.
And then this finally, I like how they could not even, if they even tried to put that truck together, they wouldn't be able to.
You
I
can't
have
find
a-
all the pieces.
Yeah.
You know what it sounded like?
Air horn.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a callback.
God damn it.
Anyways, yes, they make the model. And then just like in another movie, someone shows up at his office.
Yep.
Right?
Claire shows up, or whatever her name is.
Claire.
Claire. Yeah.
And they have the DeLorean. They put the tarp over it.
Fix the lens and
Fix
the
the lens,
telescope.
Yeah, and then he likes her a lot, and you can tell. And smitten.
I don't even know what happens in that dance.
Hold on. Yeah, dance.
It slows down a lot. here.
Marty goes, and he's at the dance, and he goes up to the gun salesman
And selling Colts.
selling the Colts, and he hits all the targets.
'Cause he played,
He's a crack shot.
He's a crack shot. A lot of callbacks.
Where'd you learn that, boy? 7-Eleven.
Doesn't make sense, Marty.
That's to him.
Yeah.
I like how Strickland was the marshal. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Then Buford shows up.
Mhm.
And they have to turn all his guns.
Stop it.
That's what you were looking for, right? You wanted some Drake?
No.
We can let this play.
No, we
no one
don't.
wants Drake.
You want to let this play?
I want you to stop that now.
I got beef with Drake. I'm going to throw down a Trek.
Oh, I heard about this. Stupid. Don't care. Let's get back to this. What's his face all mad because turning guns, but I guess he didn't have to turn his pistol.
He had the little one-shot pistol in his pocket from his
Ah.
shoe or something. I don't know where he had it.
But
The
use a-
Derringer?
use a frisbee to stop him from killing Doc because they had confrontations.
Did I miss that part where he tells the kid frisbee or something like that?
Hey, look, Frisbee.
Yeah,
He
eats a
says
piece
that
of-
to
Seamus.
Seamus.
He
yeah.
eats a piece of pie and it's like frisbee.
Oh,
Frisbee
yeah.
pies.
Yeah.
And he's like, frisbee.
And then
Cool.
he says, "What's that?" Right. So I
It's
missed
right in
that.
front of his face.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was probably funny in 89 or 88 or whatever.
Then Biff gets all up on Claire.
Mm-hmm. Like he does.
I think that is a Tannen
Tannen
deadly
move.
line.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Then she kicks him in the
So-
shins.
And then she's gonna shoot Doc. He's gonna shoot Doc because he stepped in, and then Marty throws the frisbee and hits the pistol.
Can we call that like a light classic rape?
It's a scale of 0 to, it's
It's not
probably a
good.
2. I'll give it 2.
A 2 out of.
Ferocity rating of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then they cement in they're
I
going to
mean,
have a
because
duel.
he licks her face, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't
That's
it?
assault. That's a sexual assault.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So I mean, it's a. She did say no, so
She kicked him in the shins.
She did.
it's rape.
I was hoping she'd kick him in the nuts, but
No,
Mm.
I remember him getting kicked.
The
That's
bustle
probably the worst
prevented her
place.
from doing that.
Getting kicked in the shin or hit in the shin is probably the worst
hurts.
place. It
I'd say
fucking
nuts are
hurts.
worse.
Over getting kicked in the shin, I don't think you can recover as fast from.
but
depends
if you
how
get
hard
kicked
you
in the
kick the
nuts, you
nuts.
can puke.
That's true. Yeah. But I don't know. I've been hit pretty hard in the shin. That sucks.
You want to test?
No.
Okay. Then
Can
we'll
we do
do
it
a
live?
result. We'll do it at
You
scale.
wanna do it live?
We'll do it scale. What's
Hank?
after this?
Okay, then
Will
they're,
I be hunged or
So
hanged?
Marty, I don't know. Let me.
Is this when we start looking at movie posters?
Yeah, well, soon. I
Yeah,
have it
like,
written down here.
I swear we lost Jason and Nick for like.
I'll
an
tell you
hour
when you
of
lost
the
me. I have it
movie.
written down here. Hold on a second.
It slowed down too much.
So Marty throws the frisbee pie plate at Biff, and then he gets into a conversation with Biff, and he gets called yellow.
Like
And
always.
then they're going to meet up and duel the next day because they're high noon. No,
Not a Monday.
7:00.
Monday because they have to rob a train and other stuff.
7:00.
On a Monday.
Because he likes to kill him
I was
before.
arrested.
I'll kill for breakfast, and then Marty's like 8. I'd like to kill after breakfast. It's like, okay, cool.
He's hungry.
Hungry.
He's hungry. Hungry.
And
Hungry.
And we have a Doc Brown breakfast machine, Rube Goldberg breakfast
Yeah,
machine.
we're over. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
then this is where you lost me.
Yeah, this is epic movie.
There's a
posters.
lot of Doc Brown and Clara stuff that's like,
Yeah.
We
they
get it.
fall in love, they go out, they watch telescope sky stuff and talk about Jules Verne and
It's too
What else
sappy for
happened?
me.
I don't know. You're supposed to pay attention.
no, I mean this is nothing happened in this part
Yeah, nothing really.
until they go and get the train.
Yeah, I think it actually faded to black for about 30 minutes,
It
and then
did.
it came back.
No, the next thing I remember is they're in the bar and Doc's about to take the shot.
Good Lord, you missed a lot of the movie.
Yeah, that's what I came back into it as well because Doc is because he
So, Abel, you
Clara
gotta
left
listen.
because he
Oh, yeah.
thought that he was making fun of her because he used her because he knew she liked Jules Verne and he made up this story about time travel and all that stuff and she got
But
mad
he
and
really
left.
loved her.
Yeah,
And
so
she
they're
leaves.
basically they're basically getting everything together to make the
So
train.
Marty
And
was
then-
sleeping out in the country because they're going to rob the train, and Doc didn't show up, so he has to go back into town because he was going to just avoid Biff or Buford because he wasn't going to be in town. They were going to be out robbing the train or whatever the hell they were going to do.
Yep.
So let's go back in town. Then Buford sees him, and then they have to do the showdown thing, and he does a Clint Eastwood thing, and then with the metal plate, steel plate, or
And he
whatever,
beats
and
him
then
with it.
yeah, it knocks him out. Then they go get the train.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. And then 10 or 15 minutes of train going
Yeah, a
on the
lot
tracks.
of train stuff.
A lot
Because
of
Clara gets off the train she was on and gets on a horse and follows the train and gets on the train that they're on, but it's about to get over the cliff. So Doc has to rescue her,
hoverboard.
hoverboard with velocity issues.
Yeah, they go off and then 88 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Velocity.
That's about it.
And then we're back in
The present.
present.
Ding 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 ding.
Yes. And the train's coming.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it destroys the DeLorean
Yeah.
and his picture of him and Doc
Cleanly, too.
down the middle.
Yeah. So then he goes back home.
Gets his
Right.
truck.
Well,
We're still there.
after the DeLorean, he looks down and he says, "It's destroyed just like you wanted," and then heads home.
Oh, that's Phil's.
And then finds that, he sees that a truck is
His
still in the garage.
family's the same
That's
as
all.
it was.
Yeah.
The new family is
The
the
new
same as it
family.
was when he
Yeah.
left.
And Biff is waxing his truck.
Second coat.
Is that
Second coat.
is that phrasing?
No.
What?
We're not doing phrasing anymore?
No, we're not.
Waxing his truck?
Oh.
So he gets in the truck, and goes and picks up Jennifer.
Hey, Biff. Hey now.
Takes Jennifer. Oh, on the way to, I guess, back to the tracks to show Jennifer what's going on.
No, he's
No,
on
they
the
were
way in.
driving, right? This is after.
They got to
the-
race Flea real quick. Yeah,
This is after they race Flea, yeah. Or Needles. Needles.
Needles.
Flea.
Flea
Needles.
from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes. So they're at the thing, and then.
Would you
Needles
say
is
he's famous?
Huh?
Would you say he's famous?
He is famous. I mean, you know Flea.
Would you
It's like
say
you know
he's-
Slash,
he's
you know
hung?
Flea. I don't know.
Hanged
Probably
or
not.
hung?
Doesn't look like it.
Hanged?
He's hanged, maybe.
They missed the. He doesn't race him, and then he doesn't wreck into the Rolls Royce,
Yeah,
which
which
is
Rolls-Royce.
caused him to get fired in the future,
Yeah.
which caused the note Jennifer took from the fax machine
yeah.
that said you're fired to be not you're fired anymore.
Future fax machine.
And then they see Doc Brown at the end.
With Jules and Vern, their kids, and the flying thing.
I'm still bothered by the fax machine.
I know you are.
We talked about that. We're done with the fax machine.
Maybe that
it just seems
changed.
like okay. In 1985,
Oh my god.
I mean, you go 20 years in the future. I guess fax machines. We still have fax machines, but
We do.
20 years in the future, fax
No,
machines is still the
bankers-
primary form of
bankers-
communication.
Yeah, bankers.
And doctors have fax machines. That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, now
Just like
that's it.
auto dealerships.
And
Oh,
lawyers. Lawyers, too.
Don't forget FedEx Kinkos.
Hey,
well, you have to fax your bankers, lawyers, and doctors.
Yeah. yeah.
Why do people still use dot matrix printers?
Nobody uses dot matrix?
They people do.
Yeah, you're wrong.
For carbon copies.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Go to any.
Those are still lawyers, bankers, and what was
Those
it?
fax machines. We're talking about fax machines.
FedEx. FedEx
They're
Kinkos.
expensive, man. I should have. That's instead of gold. I should have bought like 6,000 dot matrix printers.
Yeah.
Just
I know
stocked
a
up on
guy
that
you can
shit.
talk to about printers.
No one likes printers. Printers are the worst. Okay, the end.
Yeah, the end.
No, it's not the end.
It is the end.
No, it's not.
It's not?
When it said
No.
the end on the screen, I thought for sure it was the end.
It's not the end because we haven't gotten there.
I
Doc
We got
Brown
there.
comes
We
back on
got
the
there.
train.
We kind of skipped over it, but go ahead and you reiterate for us.
We did not talk
Do
about
it.
Doc Brown
We
coming
kinda,
back
we,
on the train.
we kind of yada yada it. Go ahead.
we
man.
did yada the shit out of it.
Anyway,
Do it.
So then he introduces his family. Did you guys even cover this?
Yep.
Joel's
We
in
yada
front.
yada the shit.
No, you didn't.
I did.
you didn't.
No, we did.
'Cause
We
he
literally did.
He introduces his family,
Yes,
Jules and Vern.
I said Jules Vern. Jules
All
and
right,
Vern,
fine,
yeah.
whatever.
No, go ahead.
And then
Tell me your story.
she shows him the fax.
Oh my
how
god,
it
we said this.
disappeared.
That's how we got to fax machines.
Did I miss something?
Yes, you did. You blacked out.
That's fine.
It was a more of a
It's a
brownout.
brown-
It doesn't matter.
No. I mean, did you say what Doc Brown said? That's pretty
Your
important.
future is not written
The
yet,
future is not.
but then it is.
Nobody's is.
It is too in this
You can
universe,
rewrite
and the
your
way the
future.
time travel
If
works
you
in
have a-
this universe. It is.
But it isn't. It
If you
isn't
go
in-
with the diverging timeline theories,
say
then every
divergent?
choice they make makes a different timeline. Then yes, their future is not written, but it is because the way they set up time travel, this entire series means they could take that time machine and go to their future as it is right now, and it's written.
Once I go there, it's written.
They could change it in the past to go to a different future because they proved that.
So you believe in destiny?
No.
No, I believe in this movie the way they did the time travel.
Go kill yourself.
Dynafire.
I'm gonna go get hanged. Hunged?
You
Hanged.
can only get hanged.
But we did come up with one thing. This was the most Western timeline.
Not the darkest, the most western.
The most
yes.
Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still one of my It's still probably
The darkest timeline was 2.
Definitely 2 was definitely dark. A little too creepy for me.
I don't know. One was kind of dark too.
No, one.
2 was dark.
I liked one. It was happier.
Biff World.
Biff World was pretty dark.
Yeah, the past wasn't dark.
No, everything works out.
End. The
End.
end.
The end. We actually get at the end.
Good. They
Okay.
needed the end.
So how long till you remake these movies, Buzz?
Oh, like kill yourself.
10 years from now.
Please
10?
don't.
Really, that much?
Not worth it.
Any of the others haven't been worth it.
Don't remake. Come with new IPs.
No, too hard, too much. I can't do it.
Don't stop. Get it. Oh no, unless they do something like Mad Max, which you make it better.
I live, I die, I live again. You'll know that after September 1st.
You live, you die, you live again.
All right. I guess we could rate it.
This is a tough one.
Nick, go.
Do I have to rate the middle part?
You have to rate the entirety of the movie.
It's a toss-up right
Last
now.
week we did
Okay.
0 for 1.
Definitely. And-
2 we gave a ones
Well,
and
well, I gave it 2.
You gave it 2. We gave it ones, right?
Yeah. This, I think I'm going. There's parts of this I like.
Street Fighter is better.
There's parts I like
No.
better in this one than I like in 2, but that whole this
That whole the second act,
God, it's not even the whole. It's right after the dance.
the back end of the second act.
Yeah, but right before the fight, it's just loses
Yeah,
me.
It's kind of boring.
So 2.25. 2.5.
2.
I don't want to give it a 3.
Then
It's not
give it a
worth
2.
3. Yeah,
It's okay. You're not going to hurt anyone's feelings.
I hurt my own feelings. I'll give it 2. Then.
2. I'm at a 1. Because I can watch these from
Yeah.
end to end. It's fun. So
I would say if you asked me before I watched it today, I would have given it a 2. But I think I have to give it a 3 just
Mhm.
because that fucking bullshit Clara Doc Brown part, and it's just forgettable.
See, I remember this one was. I thought I liked this one better than the second one, but
why do you hate Love so much, Jason?
It's just so different from the other two. The other two are, I mean, there's some romance stuff between his dad and his mom, but the other two is like, we're doing this.
It's all about love.
Don't hurt
And
me.
you're hating that Doc Brown finds love?
I am.
Mm.
I didn't like it. So it's
2
a
overall.
good movie. It's just I have to give it a 3 because it's boring. It's so boring.
Not
The
all of
middle-
it is boring though.
The middle's pretty boring.
Okay, for fun.
We tuned out for 45 minutes.
You
How
guys
long was
did.
it? It just
You guys
felt like
are gone.
45
It
minutes.
wasn't that
It wasn't
long.
that, but it felt like
it was
You guys
probably
were gone.
it was probably 2 minutes.
It was probably like 15.
20 minutes.
20 minutes,
15,
yeah.
20 minutes. Yeah.
so.
It wasn't, and it's probably what, a 90-minute or hour 45.
I have it up. 118, so almost 2 hours.
Almost 2.
Yeah.
Too long.
So you just move out that part. Perfect.
cut that part out. Perfect.
I don't know how you do with continuity there, but whatever.
Well, you just
You don't need
insinuate that they like each other. You don't need to have that whole bullshit that they're off by themselves and looking
But
at the
he
stars.
does the whole explanation of love at first sight crap, right?
I don't care.
Are you a bitter old man? Is that what's going on?
No, just get Marty back to
Yeah,
the future, back to the
Jason
present. That's all
doesn't
he
believe
wants.
in love.
I don't?
No.
Okay.
Nick doesn't either. That's why he won't ask Chelsea.
Oh.
Ooh,
This is
good thing
podcast eat?
Yeah.
Good thing she doesn't listen.
She does. I have the stats.
She
Meh.
does.
It'll happen eventually. I'm not in a rush.
All right, let's
She
talk
might
about
be
some
the-
other stuff. I believe I'm the only one that watched the movie.
Yeah, because we did
I
podcast
watched
last 2 weeks.
I watched it.
We
Nothing
watched the
of-
thing we watched.
So I watched National Lampoon's Vacation and T3.
The old one, yes, and T3.
Yeah.
So rewatching T3, what do you think?
It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's not good. I'm with it.
It's-
No,
it's
I haven't rewatched
terrible.
it forever though.
I like
I-
the way it ended.
It's.
I thought it was okay.
I was.
With Doom Bunker?
It's
Fallout?
too.
Yeah.
That's Fallout 3?
Fallout 3 bunker.
It's too 90s, and by 90s I mean it's very
Wasn't it 2000s?
sexed
No.
up, right? Like, so the Terminator comes back.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And she gets pulled over by a police
Yeah,
officer.
inflates
so
her
what does
boobs.
she do? Inflates her boobs. Like, what the hell? And then Arnold comes back, and what does he do? He finds a bar to get
I
clothes.
thought that was funny.
And I was like,
I thought that was funny.
That's
the
a
way
little-
that I thought the twist on that one was funny.
It's a little nod to the
Where it's the
second
gay
one.
bar.
Where it's the gay bar instead.
And he has those star glasses on. I thought
he
it
might
was
as well
funny.
have walked into the Blue Oyster. Like,
The-
it was,
That would've been awesome.
it was terrible. I was like, it was dumb. And then I forgot Claire Danes was in this.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was counting the faces. I was counting her face. How many faces she makes. You know, the classic Claire Danes face. But, yeah, so it's bad.
Good talk.
T2 is still the best.
T2
Oh yeah.
will always
Well,
be the best.
T1 is great and T2 is different.
Well, T1...
It's like comparing Alien
kinda
and
on its
Aliens.
own.
It's different kind of.
T1 and T2 are still kind of, for me, are still like not
Yeah.
really related. Like,
I'm with you.
they have the same
Characters.
main two characters, right? But
Yep.
still, T2 is a very different story from T1.
T1 more of a horror thriller, and
I think you're a little hard.
T2's more
I think you're
of
being
an
a little
action.
hard on T3.
T3 is...
You want to talk about
T4 is
T4?
garbage.
T4 is
garbage.
hot trash, is
Yeah.
what that's called.
Yeah, that...
T3 is
that
just as
mess.
good as T5.
Fuck that mess. So I'll lead that into
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Let's talk about T5. Fuck it. Genesis.
Genesis.
So, Genesis. It is a fun movie. It is in the Terminator franchise, and it is not T4.
Yeah,
The end.
not T4. I it had its moments. I was giggling a few times throughout the movie just because Arnold is one-liners. I think we had the whole movie to our theater to ourselves almost. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was one where I just cracked up laughing so hard.
We'll go with Hefe.
J.K. Simmons was great.
Oh, he was
Always.
perfect in that movie. He's great.
Amelia Clark, Khaleesi, she was fine.
She's
She's a good alternate future. Okay, so much like Back to the Future, Nick, the timeline in Genesis is kind of all wacky because
fucked up. Yeah.
things get changed before things get changed, and now Sarah Connor's different than she would have been.
Okay.
Okay, so she's Khaleesi.
Okay. She got dragons?
No,
That's.
she has.
That would help
She
a
has
lot.
Arnold. That helps.
Is he a dragon?
She's Pop. He's Pops. It's her dad, basically.
Actually, she's
Interesting.
she's still a
Spoilers.
mother of dragons.
Okay.
I gotta say, the thing that killed it for me, and everyone I think that I've read reviews that I trust agrees, is the guy that played Kyle Reese, Jai Courtney. He's just so flat. He's got
isn't
nothing.
Brings nothing to the
Ron
table.
Weasley? Isn't that Ron Weasley?
Jai Courtney, no.
It's like a jacked up Ron Weasley. That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah, it's
from-
he's just so.
Seriously.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen him like 3 movies. I think, and all the movies he's been in, it's like there gotta have been someone else you could have put in this movie.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
He just wasn't needed. He wasn't needed there. He was just that foil
He was
to
Insurgent.
move the plot along.
Didn't watch that.
He was in. He was Bruce Willis's grown-up son in Good Day to Die
Pass.
Hard. He was in Jack Reacher.
Didn't watch that yet.
Was he in Jack Reacher? I haven't seen that yet.
don't
I know
if
who
he
you're
was
talking
Jack
about though
Reacher.
now.
Yeah, he's just like
Filler action star.
yeah, generic beefcake. We need a generic beefcake.
We do.
Okay, got it.
All right, got him.
But the thing is, he didn't even fit Michael Bihn's profile at all. Michael Biehn was kind of not skinny,
wasn't jacked.
but he wasn't jacked.
No.
The cool thing they did about it, though, is spoiler alert, theater, yo, guys. That starts off bullshit. We won't talk about how it starts off, but it turns out Kyle Reese is whatever this guy's name is, Jai. They send him back to the same time like they did in the first one.
Yes.
And they basically recreated pretty much shot for shot a lot of the scenes in the first one
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
with the new guy and some other things. Things go all kinds of crazy after that, though, because things have changed. But that was cool. I really appreciated that.
There's a lot of time travel going on in this.
There is a lot of time travel.
They
going on
really
in this
what they
one.
did with this one is they really opened up this.
They
the
J.J.
plot.
Abrams. They J.J. Abrams.
Yeah,
the
they
timeline.
really opened up the storyline to where it's like, even though this one ended, it was
Yeah.
really like open ended.
'Cause you know what they did in Star Trek, right? You watched the new Star Trek, right?
Yeah, it was
The Benedict Cumberbatches.
Yeah, the new one.
alternate
Not the new
universe.
one, but the first new one. The first new one.
Yes, I've seen it.
How basically they reset the timeline for Star Trek.
Yes.
They basically did the same thing in this one.
Yes, because they want to make more money.
Yeah, but then they want to get rid of. I mean, that's a good idea if you want to have a clean slate. How do you get a clean slate with a franchise that's been around since the 80s? How do you get a clean slate with a franchise that's been around like Star Trek since the 60s?
60s. Yeah.
You have to reset the
Time
timeline.
travel.
You have to
Alternate
say,
universe.
okay, that's cool. We
Yeah.
had all this past, and we can still use it to build on and do new stories off of. But this is new from here on out.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they did.
Yeah, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty.
And
neat
I'm
how they
interested
did
to
it.
see if they go through with the other 2 sequels. I'll watch them.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Maybe
watch.
Jai Courtney
If they're
dies.
like this one, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good. Is that all you'll watch? So thumbs up. Watch it.
Yeah,
Or
watch it. You
thumbs
can probably wait
sideways.
for DVDs. Wait, don't go to theater. Obviously, it's probably out of theater by now. But just watch it when it comes out.
What did Arnold say that cracked me up so much?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see-
Yeah, it's funny. That was the moment he giggled. It was good.
Hey,
What's wrong with you?
You'll see. You'll see.
I would
When
have
you
laughed.
watch
Just said
The guy that
When
played
you watch
John Connor was okay. Jason Clark, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that guy right there.
And
I've seen him in
Matt Smith's in the movie. too.
Brotherhood.
Oh, is he?
So
Oh,
That's crazy.
he was great, and it was a series called Brotherhood.
okay.
It was on Showtime, but it's pretty old now. But he was great in that series, and they keep trying to fill him in a lot of similar type roles. But he did really good as John Connor, I think.
Nah, it was
But,
fine.
So
He did fine. He did way better. I mean, I think every actor in this movie was lifted to another level because of Jai Courtney's just
it was better
Menace.
than
Base.
T3 John Connor.
who was it?
Yeah,
He was
see, he's a nobody.
He was pretty good though, I thought.
T2 John Connor's way better.
T2 for a long.
No, T2 John Connor's so whiny.
He's not that bad.
So whiny, and then becomes an adult in the real world, and it's crazy.
Nick Stahl.
Yeah, Nick Stahl's bad.
He's known for. Oh yeah, he was in Sin City as well.
Yeah. Thin Red Line. He was in there.
Yeah.
Stretchy.
All right, so I watched something else though. I'll talk about it because I talk about it with you guys.
Okay.
I watched Can't Buy Me Love, 1987's Can't Buy Me Love, with what's his name, McDreamy,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Dempsey,
P. Dimps. Yep.
a bunch of other these people. Coming of age.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Watch it.
Okay.
It's a fun, kind of stupid, but not
Watch with
overly
wife?
dumb movie. Huh?
Watch with a wife?
She's seen it before,
Oh.
and I'm going through I'm going to watch all the 80s and 90s coming of age movies I haven't seen. Like,
So
we're watching
John Hughes
10
movies?
Things I Hate About You. I haven't seen that before.
That's
I-
not 80s. That's,
that's
90s.
90s.
80s, 90s. What I'm
Right.
saying.
Oh.
I haven't seen She's All That in a while. I'm going to watch that again.
She's all that. Yeah. You're going to watch the Nick Cannon series of movies?
No.
Nick
No?
Cannon is hilarious.
You should. Drumline's my favorite.
Go
No,
shoot yourself.
No, this is different. It's different.
What's wrong with you?
Drumline.
So if you watch Nick Cannon, do you have to watch Mariah Carey stuff?
I started watching. Did I tell you last week I started watching Mr. Robot?
Yeah, you did.
No, Andy's been watching it.
It's pretty good.
I've caught a few episodes.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I like it. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty forever and ever and ever. Rick and Morty forever.
I've not watched that, but I've seen some clips. Looks interesting.
I think
looks
you'd
funny.
like it.
Looked up my alley.
It's pretty crazy.
I watched one episode of BoJack Horseman.
I don't like it.
It was something.
I watched one episode as well, and I just like, okay.
People seem to like it.
A
I
horse is a horse, of course.
I watched one episode of Rick and Morty. I'm like, okay, this is my kind of crazy. I'm in.
Is that on Netflix?
Nope.
Oh, God. No, it's not, but it's
Pass.
it's so wild ass.
Do
It's
I find
available.
it?
I was,
That's
how many questions did I ask you during that
A
whole
lot.
entire episode? It was like within 20 minutes, I had like 50 questions.
That's Rick. That's Morty.
I
Don't
was
worry
like,
about it.
Why? Why is he?
All right.
It's good.
What's
All right.
next?
Yeah, Abel.
Oh,
Which-
what's next?
It's your pick.
Here's your pick.
So we are leading up to episode 50.
this is
right?
episode 47. We're
This is
recording right now.
episode
This is
47, and I think that this. I think
or 46. I'm really not sure.
either
anymore.
if we're not going to watch. My thinking is if we're not going to watch something that we can all agree on, then we might as well lead up to something that
we can all
is-
disagree on.
it's good to
Street
watch.
Fighter 2.
So I'm going to start this bitch, and I'm going to say
This is 46.
we are going to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Oosh. I actually watched that like earlier this year, so.
Oh, well, fuck. If we do, because there's only 3 of those, right?
Exactly.
That's right.
Well,
There
there's
are.
only 3 we can watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
So
Oh, thank God.
I'm in.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it earlier this year. I
Yeah,
sat down at one
we'll
week
do
and
it.
watched all of them.
I can't wait to get the 2.
Mhm.
On Galema.
Kalama.
And hopefully this will get us to Willow.
Oh,
We're
perfect.
not
That's
chaining
perfect
to
50.
50.
Willow, perfect 50.
Not doing Willow for 50. Willow doesn't bring everyone together.
That's funny because you have a veto, but you're only one person to argue.
No, we're not picking for that one. We're all going to pick one movie that we're
Oh,
gonna
that's what I'm
watch.
saying.
It's gonna be Aliens
So
or something.
I believe that this one actually, Raiders of the Lost Ark actually leads us into
Star Wars.
the third one of Indiana Jones.
If we can watch all 3. We don't. I'm pretty sure.
But-
we could just chain off Harrison Ford to Harrison Ford if we
But
really
my
want
point
to.
is 50 is the third one.
No, this would be
What's y'all's feelings
47,
on
48,
Temple-
49.
Temple of Doom.
We're
What's your feeling?
46.
Short round.
Sweet.
Pretty hilarious.
So it works out really well.
Huh? Preferences? 1, 2, 1, 3, 2.
2. That's what a lot of people say. I really had fun with 2 though.
2's fun, but 3 is great because Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah.
And 1's great because it's a great movie.
Penis Man.
Yeah.
Penis Man was new. Whatever.
4 is garbage.
Hot garbage.
4 is, yeah.
It's not good. It's really bad.
Oh,
It
shy.
was okay until Aliens.
Until the Crystal Skull vodka shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right. Well, we'll talk to you next time, I guess.
How do we get a hold of us?
We go to alcoholcinema.com or Google us, and there's
Alcohol
buttons, and you can hit
Twitter,
them and
Facebook.
Twitter us and Facebook us and
YouTube's.
YouTube. Or now I think the YouTube buttons up yet, but we're on YouTube. You can just find us. Facebook and Twitter and email, the best to get us.
Suggestions.
Yeah,
Like,
talk
follow,
to us.
subscribe, air horn. Woo, woo, woo.
I don't. Hold on.
No, please don't.
Why not?
If you do that, I'm doing Drake. Shit. Should have had that queued up. Ready to go.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll end it this time. I'm Jason.
Maybe.
Talk to you next time.
Ugh. About 4. We get in and out quick now. 3 hours.